Josh,
Hey, Steve.
you ready to talk about some Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome to the Game Chat, Chapscast podcast. Game Chat.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. 25 episodes in. Still can't do it.
Nailed it. Perfect. A+.
A+. Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, Josh.
It did.
It
did.
We've had it for 2 days.
2 days?
2 days?
Yeah.
On the 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, me and Josh haven't talked about it
At all. Saved it all for this.
Yeah. I figured if I'm going to wear this hat, it should be this episode. So I was like, I'm going to wear the hat today.
I'm liking it.
Yeah. So, before we dive into this, we should do a shot of the show.
Shot of the show.
Shot of the show. What are we doing today, Josh?
Wild turkey.
Wild turkey.
81.
All right.
Yeah.
You've done it before?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty okay.
If you like bourbon.
If you like bourbon. Yeah, there's much worse bourbon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Actually, when I was pouring this, I smelled it too, and I was like, I like the smell of it now. So I feel like it's a step in the right direction. But I know I'm not going to enjoy the taste so much. I really want to like bourbon, but I don't.
Yeah. Well, I feel like since we're going to keep doing shots of bourbon and whiskeys and stuff, it's just going to eventually become fine.
Neutral. Yeah, fine, and then hopefully good.
Hopefully good.
All right, ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, actually.
It's growing.
All right, breathing fire.
Oh, at the end there.
All right.
Trying to hold her back, Steve.
Trying to hold her back. There's something on the table. So, Josh, Pokemon Sun and Moon came out.
Oh, man, Steve.
Oh, man, how much have you played? Just guess.
I couldn't tell you hours.
Okay.
I could tell you I'm on the second island, about to do the fire challenge.
Okay.
Or the fire, yeah.
Nice.
How about you?
I am just slightly after you.
Okay.
I did the fire challenge. That one's actually hilarious. It's really good. And I'm on the route just after that.
Oh, okay. So we're pretty close.
Yeah, I've spent about 10 hours in it.
Okay.
Tell me your thoughts. Tell me... let's start with the negatives.
The negatives?
Let's start with the negatives.
Oh, breaking up the negatives, Steve.
Oh, actually, hey, before we get into this, wait, if someone watches 5 seconds of this, they're not just getting negatives.
Okay.
Do you like it or not?
I like it.
Okay, now let's get into negatives. Let's get the shit out of the way first, and then we'll talk about the good stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Negatives. Let's see here. Okay, negatives. When you run into...
This is a good sign that you had to think about it.
Yeah.
This is good.
Well, I wasn't prepared. I had some positives but negative.
Yeah.
When you run into a wild Pokemon, it can cry for help.
Okay.
And then, okay.
You're not a fan of that.
Now you're dealing with two Pokemon. You faint one of them, still fighting the one, it can cry for help now. And it can just keep going on.
Question.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced this too, but only have I seen it that they've cried multiple times for help if they were a totem Pokemon.
No.
Oh, okay. I haven't had it where it was just a normal Pokemon crying multiple times.
Yeah, I was doing it in
the
wild. Or
successfully, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing it in the wild against a Pokemon type I didn't have a super effective move for.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I want to catch this thing. So I can get it low. Get it low, summons a friend. And it's
Can't catch it now.
I can't catch it. I can't do enough damage to one hit the other guy, so I'm stuck here. It's like, do I try to kill these guys?
You gotta kill the one off, work on the other, or run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I really want this thing now. Do I want to waste my time now?
Yep.
Will the other one call for help as soon as I'm done here?
What did you do? Or was this one situation, or does
this happened a couple times.
Okay.
I just have bad luck, I guess. But then sometimes they cried for help and no one showed up, and I was like, thank God.
Yeah, for me, that's at least like 70% of the time.
Okay.
And then I've only had them cry for help once successfully, with the exception of totem Pokemon. Because when I was doing the fire totem thing, challenge, I was like, okay, I'll hit up this small guy, take him out in like a hit or two, and then I'll work on the big guy. As soon as I took out the small one, another one was there, and I was like, fuck you guys too. This is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any other negatives?
Offhand, some of the, like, when you're in a Pokemon battle with more than just the two Pokemon, it slows down. slows down, and then
Fair.
it becomes leggy and choppy, and it's like...
I find that's when... No, leggy and choppy in that when they're selecting moves. I find, like, there's a lag. And it's like, why are you thinking about this?
There's that, and then there's the actual moves. Like, there's a 4-person, like, free-for-all thing.
I've only done one of those so far.
Did that, and it got real choppy, and I was like, this isn't nice.
Okay. That I haven't had quite yet.
It's like, it doesn't really matter because it's like, it's, you know, it's turn-based, like.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's like, you like seeing like the nice fluid animation and stuff. And,
yeah.
I don't know, it's just kind of off-putting.
Okay. That is too bad. What else? Anything else? Anything else that stands out to you and you're like, that's dumb?
Not really, I don't think so. I think sometimes the game can look a bit blurry.
Okay.
Is that, I don't know.
During battle or just in general?
Just in, like, when you try to look at, like, the details of it, like, you could see where it blurs. Like, you could see the outline of the character, right?
Yeah.
But then it's blurry. Or is that, just might be me?
So far, I haven't taken notice of that yet.
Okay.
But now I'm going to. Yeah. I want to toss a couple things out there. In Pokemon X and Y,
yes,
when you were traversing outside, it wasn't divided up into these different sections.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is to a degree if you're in a cave, if you're leaving a cave, things like that. However, this one, each route is divided up into a different section.
Yes.
That's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's not one fluid.
Yeah, I just want to keep going. I don't understand why they had to divide that up. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe in terms of map, and I like how... I do and I don't like how they have to block off certain routes straight up. They're like, hey, you can't go past this until you do this.
Yeah.
So I get it in that sense, but it takes me out of the experience when I have to... It's not really even a loading screen. It just flashes black, now you're in the next area.
Yeah.
It takes me out of it, and it bugs me. That's my first thing. I was talking to Craig, friend of the show. He hasn't been on... Has he been on this one?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, friend of the show. His biggest issue with this, and last time we spoke, last night, he had played for about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Craig's a big Pokemon fan. His biggest issue is the walking animation. My issue with the walking animation is just when they're in the grass. That's when it drives me nuts, because then it's like he's like physically having to exert himself going through the grass. Which is fine. I understand if it's like knee height and you're actually trying to get through there, having difficulties, but it looks really awkward. His is in terms of just general walking around, the running animation, and the grass. Did you notice anything? Did it stand out to you?
I didn't really... Like, at first sight, I was like, oh, this is different, but then I just ignored it.
That's one of those things where it's like, even if you take note of it, it's not enough to deter, at least not me, from the game. It's like, but it is what it is. It's a Pokemon game still.
And I don't know about you, I spend most of my time riding Pokemon, so it's like I'm not even looking at my running animation most of the time.
It's faster, but for some reason I don't like it as much. I think Pokemon Stoutland replaces the bike, I guess, because he's fast.
Tauros can be fast, you just gotta hold
B. But this one's consistently, like you don't have to stop and Okay, so any other negatives on your side?
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay. My only other negative that I can think of offhand is this is a really stupid thing to have a negative about.
Okay.
But just how geared up you are to ride these Pokemon. You look painfully dumb.
Well, it's for kids,
Painfully dumb, Josh.
It's for kids. You have to be safe.
That's painful. Like, oh my god.
You gotta wear your wrist pads, your arm pads.
Your knee pads, your helmet. You gotta wear all this stuff. And then when you encounter somebody else riding a Pokemon, they're not wearing this stuff.
Yeah.
What? Like, what is this? What? This isn't an extreme sport. We're controlling the Pokemon. That drives me nuts. That was a very small thing. It's not game breaking by any means.
No, it's just weird.
Yeah. Okay, so now I feel like we got our negatives out of the way. I'm sure there's probably more people have issues with. Positives. What do you think?
I liked right away, like, there's a wide variety of Pokemon you can get. Like, you're not stuck with, like, your Rattata and your bird Pokemon or whatever. You can find a fighting Pokemon. You can find a ghost Pokemon.
I agree, but I don't know how much I like it.
Oh.
Because, first, it's completely different, which is fine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I felt at the beginning when I was going through it, I felt like I was finding more of the same old stuff. It wasn't enough of the new Pokemon.
Oh, really?
So I have my team new stuff, half my team old stuff, and I was like, I just want to find the new stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't care about this old stuff. So.
But did you get like the new version of the old stuff?
The Alola?
Yeah.
I did for some of them. There's only a few that I've encountered so far. So I've found Cubone, Meowth, Rattata, which Rattata looks hilarious.
Yeah, Rattata's
but Raticate
awesome.
looks awful.
Oh no,
So,
mine just evolved.
It looks awful.
Chubby cheeks.
So bad. And that's the same with Meowth. Meowth looks fine. Well, not great, but he looks fine.
Yeah.
And Persian looks awful. It's like you keep butchering them. I'm excited for Sandshrew and Sandslash and Vulpix and Ninetales. But, yeah. Sorry, I keep going. I totally interrupted.
No, it's all good. We're done. I don't know. I thought it was really cool that you could find a bunch of different typing of Pokemon.
Okay.
But at the same time, it kind of ruined my team because I found, what is it, Hariyama? Or the little form of him. Mighty? No. Fighting type. Real good. He learns Fake Out.
Is he a little yellow guy with kind of like boxing gloves?
Yes.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Gen 3 guy.
Yeah, Gen 3 guy.
Makahuda or something dumb like that?
Yeah, he's real good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And he's the only Pokemon I'm using. Well, he's destroying everything.
Oh, and you started off with...
Popplio.
Okay, and I was Rowlet.
Yeah.
The owl.
Because you guys are all hating on Popplio. And I was
I'll hate on him all day, every day.
He's awesome.
He looks dumb.
He's so cool.
His evolution's awful.
I took it home to Mom, and she's like, it is both cute and cool.
Your mom is pretty cool. Alright. So what's next? Next positive.
I like the professor.
Oh my god. I like his alternate persona.
Oh, yeah.
He's amazing. The professor I can live without. I'm good.
Really?
Yeah,
he reminds me of Paul Hogan, so I read it in his voice because he keeps saying cousin.
That's the new brother.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Listen here, cousin. Welcome to the Alola region. That's every time I see him, I have to read it.
No, you just ruined him for me.
Yeah, it's great.
Alright. Next positive.
Next positive. I like how it's not gyms.
Yeah?
I like the new totem challenge thing.
Do you prefer this, or just like that it's different?
I like that it's different. I miss the gyms.
Yeah.
But this, because like the gyms, you're like, this is what I'm doing. I'm fighting the most powerful trainer. This one is like, you're fighting the most powerful Pokemon in this one area that's usually unique. Like the water type one, it's like I've never seen that Pokemon that it transforms into a normal one type thing.
That guy's awesome too. Like I was looking at stats too, and just the whole concept behind him, I was like, I'm getting him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to keep him in my party, but he's overall awesome.
Yeah.
I definitely agree to an extent in that I miss the gyms, but at the same time, these operate literally copy paste.
Yeah.
Like it's like they literally like the concept of keep it the same but different. That's exactly what this is. So it's basically a gym.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you even battle the totem guy, like the totem Pokemon. But sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I trained that Pokemon, so it's like,
okay.
So it's basically your Pokemon. You just weren't standing behind him.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's cool. I like how after you beat them, they give you the Z power thing.
How do you feel about the Z powers?
I've used it once.
Okay.
It was real powerful.
Real powerful.
Because I used it on my not Popplio, the mid-form.
Oh, so use the water one.
Yeah. And, it took my normal base 20 damage bubble beam, or not 20 damage, but, base whatever bubble beam, made it do 120 damage.
Well, it's not bubble beam anymore.
No, but it's
the whole move.
Yeah. And, goddamn.
Yeah.
For free.
Yep. I used that against, the fire one. And I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
That was a game changer for it. Because I didn't even think of that the first time, because I lost against them the first time because I was attacking the second thing. And I totally, I was fucking around. So you go up against the fire guy and he's like, tell me the difference between these dances. And so the Marowaks are doing their dances, and all of the things, there's 3, are painfully obvious. The first one, spoiler alert, middle Marowak, he's looking a different direction. Second one, a hiker just appears out of nowhere. The third one, this black Pokemon appears in the background like this. And it's like, are you serious? So every time I was picking wrong, and then I'd go right, but you have to get them all in succession to continue. So I would say if I got the first one wrong, I would fight Marowak.
Okay.
And then if I got the first one right, like after getting it wrong, because you have to do it again, you still have to fight Marowak again. So it's like I'm doing double the battle. So there's no way I was going to make it through that. And you had to do that for each one. And I was like, I fucked up. Yeah. I want to toss one thing I don't like.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the Pokedex.
Oh, how it's Rotom?
See, I don't mind that it is Rotom, and I like his comments. I think his comments are awesome.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's both my map and my Pokedex, and he doesn't operate well as a map. He bugs me. And that sometimes when I'm trying to view things on the map, it makes it difficult. Half the time he's talking, and I'm like, no, I just want to view my fucking map. Or, I'm trying to think, I guess, there's just things that should be there that aren't, that I think they could have done much better. They literally, I think they should have taken that from X and Y and Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, or vice versa, I don't remember, whatever, and just ported over the whole bottom screen and named it Rotom.
Yeah.
I don't care. I think it's just a mess, the bottom screen.
Interesting. I've never used it. Like because like
it
shows
the
the map
Yep.
for when you're just walking around, and then shows your marker on that small map.
Yeah, and I think the marker is a great idea, especially because they're divided up in different sections.
And it's not obvious, hey, you have to go to this gym. It's like, no, you're going to this way where you're going to meet somebody that's going to trigger an event.
Yeah. But at the same time, that whole thing kind of bugs me too. It's like, you could just not have anything there. Let us find out how to do this, because it's all painfully straightforward because it's all divided up into different sections, so there's only so many routes you can go. So there's where you came from and where you have to go.
Yeah.
Like there's usually only 2, sometimes 3. So you can figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like this game is a lot easier than past Pokemon games.
Oh yeah, it's holding your hand.
Yeah.
I have got more negatives on this than positives, but I love the game.
It's because we love Pokemon so much that we can see things that we just
that stand out.
Yeah.
The first 2 hours of the whole game pissed me off.
Yeah?
I felt it was holding my hand, just a whole tutorial, and I was like, I just want to be done. I want to go and play Pokemon. Like, I was sitting there, you have to go to the school. And you have to battle 3 or 4 guys right there, and they're just holding your hand through the whole thing. I was like, I don't want to do this. Then you get to the city, and they walk you through, here's the shop. Here's the clothes store. Here's, I don't even know. Then you go to the docks, and you battle some guys. Yeah. Bad guys are funny.
Oh, the bad guys are the best
writing
part.
For the bad guys is amazing.
It's so great.
Yeah.
They're the best bad guys.
They are. They're the best written bad guys.
Oh my god, Steve.
And I like the options too. See some positives. The options in that you can choose to, they'll be like, oh, do you remember us? No, I have no idea who you're talking about. I've only seen you like 4 other times.
It's so good.
That was good.
And they're always moving their arms like, yo, what's up?
Like, gangsters! Yeah. More positives, because we definitely should emphasize those, because it's a fun Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Any other positives?
No, I like the team. The evil team.
Have you looked into other Pokemon?
No. I tried to stay relatively spoiler-free before, and I'm just kind of going through this. So I've found some new ones, but it's like, I don't know if these guys are consistent enough to be in my team, whereas I know this fighting guy's real good. I know my Rattata's probably going to be pretty solid.
Yep.
Like, that's...
This is the time in a new Pokemon game that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Because Smogon doesn't have dick all on it right now.
Yeah.
So right now, you build your Pokemon the way you want them to be built, not the way Smogon tells you to build them.
Yeah.
And I think there's something really satisfying about that. Because Smogon, like, everyone just fucking does a Scizor, Smogon, Scizor, whatever, and so on. Which makes them ridiculously OP. But this way, it's like, this is yours. It's going to be unique. So I've been using Cerebi for today. For example, I was at work. I spent so much of the day, and they can monitor my computer, whatever the fuck they want. But I was bored, and I was supposed to be monitoring people. But nah. I was looking through Cerebi, looking at Pokemon, looking at their stats, looking at their abilities. So I've got about 4 or 5 different Pokemon that I really want based on their abilities and stats and stuff. And it excites me because I wasn't influenced from anything else. There was nothing, no one even word of mouth. Like there was nothing. This is all based on my understanding. And so there's a lot of stuff that I think has potential, which it really excites me. So I've been using a lot of Cerebi.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited. I like Pokemon. Alright, so we have about 6 or 7 minutes.
Okay.
Any more positives?
Positives. I like how they removed... I kind of like how they removed HMs.
Okay.
Because they got rid of Surf and everything, and they replaced it with rideable Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, press this button, you're riding a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I dislike it because I don't have my Surf, and Surf is a really good move.
It's a TM now, though.
Is it a TM?
Yeah.
Where is it, Steve?
I don't know. I don't have it yet.
Steve, where
I
is
saw
it?
it online. It's TM like 98, 99.
Okay, then that makes it okay then.
Yeah, it's still there.
Because that's a good move.
See, I think this kind of, like, I like the idea. You don't have to have your HM Horror, but at the same time, that almost makes this one uneven compared to previous games. Because in the previous games, you had to have one, so that's one Pokemon you're thrown away, with the exception of Surf, because it is a pretty good move.
Yeah. Even Waterfall's good, like on a Gyarados.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't like how they quite did it. I don't like that, for example, this is a Tauros, you can ride it, it's not yours.
Yeah.
If it was like, this is a... Say if I had a Tauros in my party, and you could just ride it. Say you could select a Pokemon with 4 legs that was big enough over a certain weight or a certain size that you can ride it. And you press the button, and only certain Pokemon qualified for riding in terms of that. And same with water. So if they were a certain size, a certain weight, then you can ride it.
Yeah.
But then that's a lot more, I guess, animation on their part instead of just a Lapras, right? So
I like that idea.
Yeah. So it bugs me that it's not your own Pokemon and these Pokemon just appear out of fucking nowhere.
It's like, oh, this is a Pokemon that is from the first island on the game. Here I am on the second one, and it's right here now.
Yeah. Where did you come from? I didn't have
Where'd you go?
Oh, important change that we haven't even identified that I saw and I was like, this is fucking perfect. This is something I should have had years ago. When you have 6 Pokemon, you catch a 7th.
Oh.
Put it right in your party.
Yes.
It's obviously not healed, but that doesn't matter.
No.
Right there.
Yeah, that is really convenient. You can decide, yeah. And if you're like, oh, I'm not too sure if I want my party or not, check its moves. Check its... yeah, that is good.
So I was sitting there, and I had so much time today. I did nothing, and I got paid. It was great. So I was looking at it. I was looking at Pokemon that I want.
Okay.
And I'm still calling it now, which I've said 1,000 times off the camera, off the podcast. Beware is going to be awesome. I didn't know anything prior about him, and even looking at his stats and stuff, I was like, no, I have faith. I have faith. I'm going to make an awesome Beware.
All right.
You guys better beware.
God damn it.
I'm so excited for this guy. So I want to get that on the record now.
Okay.
There were a few other Pokemon I wanted to toss out there, which we should do on a later episode, I think. Preferably before Smogon posts their shit. But this way, it's our predictions, but I also want to give you a chance to actually look at stuff. Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense. Especially, I don't want to toss out my ideas for parties, and then just have everyone to counter. The whole X amount of people that watch this, which is a small X.
No.
Well,
that's a bigger X.
Depends, yeah. Yeah. Calling it out. Beware.
Beware?
Not the best one.
It's going to be your guy.
I found, like I said, 4 or 5 Pokemon that I was like, on my team. On my team. So we'll see.
Any of them starters?
No.
No, not good enough?
Not necessarily good enough, just not what I want for my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you going to beat the game and then make your team, or are you going to make your team as you go?
Beat the game and make my team.
Okay.
I'm still going to catch them, because a lot of them... Sorry, I had work coming up. A lot of them I need egg moves and things like that. I'll do the grind after. Right now it's about enjoying it, catching what I need, catching everything possible, and...
Because you do have all the Pokemon captured from Sapphire.
From everything prior to this game.
Everything prior to this game.
723. Yeah. I think 23. Or 22. I don't remember. I need Melioda, which comes out next month in the event.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Are you excited to keep playing it? Is it what you expected?
Better than what I expected.
Okay.
I don't care for the region.
The region's okay. They committed to it.
They committed to it, and they did a fine job with it. But I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the different routes cutting in and out all the time, which I still don't understand why. But I don't care for the region, although they did a good job with it. From what I've seen, I'm only on the second island. I think I'm heading to the Kahuna.
The Kahuna.
Guy, so the boss guy?
Yeah.
So I'm heading to him now. And we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just got a Stuffle, which is the first form of Beware.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Are you playing Sun?
Yes.
Okay, so we're playing the same one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Craig has Moon. Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Any other comments?
I want to say that I kind of really don't like how it holds your hand. Because we said it earlier, like with...
first 2 hours.
The first 2 hours.
Drove me nuts. After that.
The setting of the marker. It gives your rival the weak Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on.
Although, like, it was something different.
It gives them the weak Pokemon,
but still.
And it gives you the effective move right at the very beginning to kill his Pokemon.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah. Or faint his Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, I'll kill.
Kill.
Murder.
And then it also, I don't like how it tells you what's super effective and not for each Pokemon.
You know what? Oh, how much time do we have? Oh, we have a little bit. I didn't think I would like that based on the demo.
Yeah.
Really actually do like it because it takes into account that you've seen this Pokemon or you've caught this Pokemon. So it takes into account your Pokedex.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a reward for that. I wonder if it's going to be there for online battles. I
really hope not.
It shouldn't be there for online battles or even just like local battles.
No, it shouldn't.
But it makes sense.
I don't like that.
I kind of appreciated it. But it's another one of those things where it's holding your hand.
It's holding your hand. Oh, click this one now.
Now you can be lazy.
Yeah. Whereas like as before, it's like, you should know this. Practice and like trial and error.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. This game holds your hand and it's painful for the most part.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind telling you, like, oh, this is actually a rock move, or this is a fighting move. Because, like, Rock Smash, that's a fighting move. And it's like, that's fine.
That makes sense.
But it's not telling you what's effective in the old games.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Besides that, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's addictive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Well, I was going to say I'm thinking about it right now, but we're talking about it. I really want to play it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what I'll do after this. Yeah. Any other comments before we wrap up?
I don't think so. I think it's a good game. I'd recommend to check it out if you like Pokemon.
Definitely would. Yeah. There's nothing in it that's enough to deter you.
Yeah.
Or not enough in it, at least. Where can they reach us, Josh?
They can reach us at our email, chapspodcast@gmail.com.
Perfect.
They can comment on this video.
Yeah. They
can reach us on Facebook, Chapscast Podcast.
I like how you always say with a question mark. Can they? You run our YouTube page. I hope they can.
You can do it, cousin.
You can do it, cousin. Brother. Spreaker. Well, that's what they can listen to it at least.
You can listen to
comment on that though.
iTunes, you can leave us a nice review. Maybe give us 5 stars. Helps us out. Helps us help you out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know anything about iTunes.
Well, like, it makes us more popular if we get 5 stars and stuff.
Oh, we're just about over time. We're at 29 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Pokemon.
Bye.
Yeah, we literally had like 10 seconds.